So when I came to this course, I definitely live in a yoga haven of the world in San Francisco, California. And I was going to many, many incredible lead classes. And I had also done Mysore style Ashtanga, so I had some experience with self-practice. But the most amazing thing for me about this course has been Noah's emphasis on really teaching us how to develop our own practice that's for our body. So it's not a teacher who's teaching me a bunch of poses and saying do it in this order. He's giving us the tools, and then we are able to design something that fits us. And then of course that goes along with discipline and repetition, but I really feel like I'm in a place now since this course where I can successfully have my own practice that's challenging, safe, and that I'm excited to do. I was nervous the very first time, just because it's going to be doing something new and something that I care about a lot, so I'm going to be wanting to do a good job. But I can say very honestly that I feel like I have all of the tools I need. It really helped to learn 2 sequences that have already been prepared for us, and then it really helped to take some time after learning and memorizing those sequences. It really helped to take time and play around with those sequences so we could start to bring our own creativity into it. So even though I'll be a little bit shy the first time I start, I just know that's going to pass within 15 minutes into the first class, and I feel really excited to teach.
I mean, the instructions have been really thorough and in a way that is easily absorbable, which to me is really important, because when I sit in any sort of class and hear information, if it's not delivered in a particular way, it's difficult for me to absorb. So I've found your method of teaching, Noah's method of teaching, to be really helpful in terms of my ability to absorb the knowledge that I need and to feel empowered to be able to go on with my own practice in both pranayama and meditation. I've learned a lot about my limitations, there's no doubt about that, but I've actually surprisingly also learned a lot about my own strengths, and that it's okay to have limitations and work within them as opposed to constantly trying to battle through them, which was kind of the attitude I had to my asana practice prior to coming here, which was built up over a number of years and influenced by a number of different teachers. So it's, again, I feel really empowered by the whole experience and being able to access areas of myself, both mentally, emotionally and physically, but in a safe and nurturing way, which I didn't have before.
Coming from the West and doing asana, typically the way that you encounter asana in day-to-day life is doing weekly classes or doing classes here and there, or doing enough single classes that you get enough of a practice that you can do something at home on your own. But that's not nearly enough to get to the kind of depth you need to take this seriously or to see where this goes. And so coming here and spending a month with work every day, and every day developing our asanas and our meditation and our pranayama, developing our connection between our body and our breath and understanding the biomechanics of the body more. I can say after 30 days, my practice is not only extremely different, it's much safer, I feel like I go much deeper, and I feel much more confident to now go and continue my self-practice for probably the next couple of years. I feel great. Before I would have had no idea where to begin. I have ability isn't enough. Understanding, especially because you can have a certain kind of ability, but it's different to be able to do something and to be able to teach it. And I feel like that's what this course did very well. This course took not only my ability from a certain level to a higher level, but then broke down what I was capable of doing and taught me how can I bring somebody who is less of a level than me or at my level, and how can they come forward as well. I don't think other classes have this. I've never encountered it. I've never encountered somewhere that teaches you not only to progress, but progress from any point, and then be able to teach how to progress from any point. So yeah, I feel really confident. I think beginners classes would be great, and I think there's enough even in this course to teach an intermediate class, and there's enough to work through again for the next couple of years. I think very confident.